Let's talk about Donald Trump, a name that instantly divides a room and sparks heated debate. His presidency wasn't just politics, it was a global spectacle, a reality show with the world watching every move. Each day brought new headlines, protests, and debates that shook the status quo and captured attention worldwide. Trump's decisions redefined the rules, fueling both passion and division across the nation. Today we're counting down the 10 most controversial decisions of his presidency, moments that shaped the legacy and left a mark on America and the world. Buckle up. These are the moments that truly shook America. Number 10, January 6, 2021, the Capitol riot. The world watched in disbelief as a mob stormed the U.S. Capitol, shaking the nation's sense of security and democracy. Earlier that day, President Trump addressed his supporters, urging them to walk down to the Capitol. His words fueled tensions that quickly erupted into chaos, leaving lawmakers and citizens stunned. The images of broken windows, frightened officials, and chaos in the halls of Congress became seared into the nation's memory, symbolizing a moment of deep division and unrest. In the aftermath, Trump was impeached for incitement of insurrection, the only president impeached twice, marking a dramatic and historic turning point in American history. The impeachment proceedings dominated headlines, sparking heated debates across the country and around the world. Number 9. In 2017, President Trump made international headlines by officially recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital, a decision that broke with decades of established U.S. foreign policy and ignited widespread global controversy. He ordered the U.S. Embassy to be relocated from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, a symbolic gesture with deep political and religious consequences that reverberated around the world. The move drew swift condemnation from world leaders, with many allies expressing concern and the United Nations overwhelmingly voting to reject the decision. Protests erupted throughout the Middle East as demonstrators took to the streets burning U.S. flags and chanting, while tensions in the region reached new and dangerous heights. Number 8. The trade war with China. In 2018, Trump imposed sweeping tariffs on hundreds of billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods, aiming to protect American jobs and industries from what he called unfair trade practices. China hit back with its own tariffs, targeting U.S. farmers and manufacturers, which escalated tensions and sparked a tit-for-tat economic battle between the two nations. The ongoing tariffs shook global markets, causing uncertainty for businesses worldwide and leading to volatile swings on Wall Street. After months of negotiations, a Phase 1 deal was signed in early 2020, but many core issues remained unresolved, leaving a lasting impact on U.S.-China relations and the global economy. Number 7. The border wall and government shutdown. Build the Wall became Trump's signature promise, symbolizing his hardline stance on immigration. The fight for wall funding led to the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, 35 days of unpaid workers and national disruption. Trump declared a national emergency to divert military funds, sparking legal battles and constitutional questions. The wall was never fully built, and Mexico never paid. The shutdown hardened divisions over immigration and government power, leaving a lasting impact on the debate. Number 6. The Charlottesville response. In 2017, after white supremacists and counter-protesters violently clashed, Trump condemned violence on many sides. His "very fine people on both sides" comment ignited outrage, with many seeing it as equating hate groups and those opposing them. Critics argued he failed to provide moral clarity, while supporters insisted his words were taken out of context. The backlash was immediate. Business leaders resigned, and Trump's reputation on race suffered. The incident became a lasting symbol of the racial tensions that defined his presidency. Number 5. Trump's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic stands as one of the most controversial chapters of his presidency. He downplayed the virus, clashed with health experts, and often contradicted public health advice, fueling widespread confusion. The response became deeply politicized. Masks and lockdowns turned into heated partisan battles across the country. Yet, Operation Warp Speed delivered vaccines at record speed, a major achievement for his administration. The pandemic left a lasting mark on Trump's presidency and changed the nation and its people forever. Number 4. The Ukraine scandal and Trump's first impeachment. In 2019, Trump asked Ukraine's president to investigate Joe Biden while withholding military aid, sparking outrage. Critics called it an abuse of power for personal political gain, while supporters claimed it was justified. The House impeached Trump, but the Senate acquitted him. Trump insisted the call was perfect, calling impeachment a partisan witch hunt. The scandal deepened partisan divides and set a precedent for presidential boundaries. Number 3. The family separation policy at the border. Trump's zero-tolerance approach led to thousands of children being separated from their parents, sparking outrage across the globe. Images of kids in cages and audio of crying children shocked the world, fueling protests and condemnation. The administration defended it as a deterrent, but critics called it cruel and inhumane. Public pressure forced Trump to end the policy, but reunification was slow and chaotic, leaving lasting scars. The episode became a defining symbol of his harsh immigration agenda. Number 2. Trump's decision to withdraw from the Paris Climate Agreement sent shockwaves worldwide. He argued the deal hurt American jobs and industry, promising to put America first. Supporters praised the move, while critics accused Trump of abandoning global leadership on climate. The U.S. became isolated on climate policy, but the story didn't end there. States, cities, and businesses pledged to uphold the agreement, keeping the climate debate alive. The decision remains a defining flashpoint in America's climate conversation. Number 1. The travel ban. Just days after taking office, President Trump signed an executive order restricting entry from several Muslim-majority countries. The sudden move triggered chaos at airports, with protests erupting nationwide and travelers left stranded. Legal battles quickly followed, and after months of debate, the Supreme Court upheld a revised version, making the ban official U.S. policy. The travel ban remains one of Trump's most divisive decisions, sparking fierce debate at home and abroad. From the travel ban to the Capitol riot, Trump's presidency was a series of controversies that reshaped America. His supporters saw a promise keeper and a fighter, while his critics saw chaos and division. Each decision forced the nation to pick sides, deepening divides on race, immigration, and foreign policy. Trump's legacy is fiercely debated: patriot or demagogue, disruptor or destroyer. The impacts of his presidency will echo for generations to come.